motherfuckers. Not safe business. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to see all the fucking curse words. Streamlabs trying to get me to censor my chat, motherfuckers. Let's see. I don't think there's a whole lot different from last time I played. How much? Whoops. How much do I got left here? I blew some fucking play points on that, Doomsday show and tell horse shit. But I still got plenty left. Still got at least 5 more leagues if I don't prize any of them. So yeah, pretty much the same as last time, I think. I cut. Looks like I cut a It looks like I cut the sideboard discard spell. For an extra chain of vapor. So that's the difference there. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. I don't think I want to change anything much because this has been running pretty well for me. So probably just let's see if there's anyone in the queue here. No. Maybe let's jam a practice room game. Get warmed up. Also, I gotta grab my blanket because I'm cold again. Alright. Now we just have to wait for an opponent. Seems like nobody wants to watch me. That's okay. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't seem like there's many people on right now. Well, just wait, I guess. Hopefully get a game soon. Oh, perfect. Alright. Quick warm-up game. Oh, this fucking stir cons thing. So annoying. Yeah, this hand's alright. We'll keep. Hopefully we draw something good. Hopefully they're not playing some jerk-off deck. So this is what, probably Turbo Depths? That's a decent draw, actually. Let's start with the Thoughtseize. What's up, Doishi? Yeah, Oh, it's Cloud Post. Okay. I'm gonna take the Ulamog. Alright, so they got Tabernacle, so goblins are off the table. But I'm not too concerned here. I'll just try and Doomsday kill. Yeah, I definitely would like to work on the wiki more. In terms of appearance, Angry Bacon and I have it in pretty good shape now. So I'd really like to just get the content up to date. Maybe fill it out with some more puzzles. We've been working on the Summer Bloom. That's spooky. Although, how many more lands can they possibly have? Okay, still a little spooky, but Summer Bloom's a little wild. Let me think here. I think I want to brainstorm. Even though the brainstorm can be used to draw into Doomsday pile, Burning Wish can too. What list am I playing? Why are there Misty Rain? Oh, I'm playing the green list. I meant to be playing my other list. This isn't the one I'm going to play in the league. So yeah, I'm going to brainstorm. And we found another brainstorm. So I'm going to throw back the Duress and the second Burning Wish. I'm just going to crack this. And I'm going to get another Underground Sea, I think. And Thought Seas. And just take one of the Ugins. Alright, so hopefully they just don't really have anything for a couple turns. And I can find... I really just need one land, I think, at this point. If they have a Wasteland in their deck, that'll be a little annoying. Okay, Cloud Post. Alright, so if I can find a mana source, I'm pretty sure I'm in good shape here. That should do it. Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Doomsday, Brainstorm into Dark Grit, Contract, putting back Tendrils, and whatever the third card I draw is. Yeah, okay. So, I'll fucking get it in there. Doomsday. And we'll need Dark Grit, Petal, Dark Grit Contract. Done. Give him the blades. I ain't never gonna stop casting Doomsdays, do I? They're literally gonna have to ban the card before it makes me stop. I suppose banning Dark Ritual would probably make me stop as well, but that would just make me stop playing Legacy. Because, like, my backup deck, if Doomsday become unplayable, would be Pox, and I'd probably want to play Dark Ritual and Pox, too. So. Alright, so... I don't ever see them banning Dark Ritual. I don't think that's going to happen. So this deck's probably bringing in Mana Rocks and shit, so I'm going to be wanting these. I don't think Consign is worth it. I'll probably just leave that there as a wish target. Yeah, I don't really think anything else is going to be worth it here. So, I don't want the 16th land, though. I want to probably cut the second... I could cut the basic swamp, I guess. Yeah, we'll cut the basic swamp. I don't think they're going to be fucking with my land base. And then I'm probably just cutting... Probably cut a Burning Wish, because I know they have Tabernacle, and they have Ugin, and they probably have Ratchet Bomb or something else post-board to fuck up goblins, so I'm just going to cut that, and then I'll cut the Duresses, because I don't think they're going to be that good here. And I think we'll do that. Yeah, I mean, my current list, my actual list, which isn't the green version, hasn't been playing Consign. I don't think it's bad, but it's... I kind of decided that I would rather be playing, like, very effective but like stronger but more narrow cards instead of this kind of not super powerful but very widely applicable card. Needle, yeah, okay. I don't know what that's gonna come on. Polluted Delta would be a little annoying, but I'm hoping for Lotus Petal or something. Polluted Delta. Poop. Ah, fuck. Alright. Oh, no. Okay, I'm just gonna bottom both these. I need to find a Brainstorm or something that I can use to throw back those cards. I might be decaying that Pithing Needle if it comes down to it. Ratchet Bomb. Alright, I don't really care about Ratchet Bomb because I'm not on the Goblin's plan. Underground Sea is a decent draw. Let me think. Guess I'm just going to play the Underground Sea and Thoughtseize. Their hand seems pretty slow, but this is a good opportunity to snag something from it. My hand's pretty slow too, so I'm going to be giving them a lot of time to draw out. But Pulse of Marasa, Crop Rotation, and Ballista. Well, there's no sense in taking either of these two, I don't think. I suppose Pulse is a little annoying, but at the end of the day, it's not that bad. Crop Rotation is probably the bigger threat. Pulse is like, whatever. It just means that I need more Storm. Certainly an achievable thing. I think my opponent's list is just a green Cloudpost deck. And they have odd sideboard cards against me. Brainstorm. Alright, let's brainstorm. Another Decay and a Burning Wish. Huh. I probably just put back the Deltas, right? And then fetch Bayou and decay the Ratchet Bomb. And that way, Burning Wish does become, or making Goblins becomes a potential option. I want to keep that option open if I can. So I'll grab the Bayou and just decay the Ratchet Bomb. I can always decay the... Like, if they are dumb and fire off the Ratchet Bomb now, they're going to tag their Walking Ballista too. So, which they wouldn't do, obviously, because maybe if I had something on the field, they would. But I can always get the Ballista later and force them to, they ping me, but the Ballista will be a problem for my Goblins as well, because it's just going to mow them down. So, I suppose it's possible they run Choke. Definitely worth considering. They haven't played it yet, so I'm in luck, I guess. Dark Rit. I can now make Goblins, so I'm probably just going to do that. Decay the Ballista. They probably pump once and shoot me, would be my guess. I guess Pulse of Marasa makes the Goblins kind of suck. Now that I'm thinking about it. Like 12 Goblins versus a Ballista and them having 6 extra life. I wonder if it's even worth it. It probably isn't. I should probably hang on to the Burning Wish. And, like, maybe later I can try and string together a Pass and Flames kill or something. I know what the last card in their hand is. It's the Pulse, so it's like... they don't have any surprises right now, I guess. And I'd rather not do the Goblin thing right now, I don't think. If I draw a cantrip, I can also think about maybe trying to Doomsday. So Ballista on 2. So I just need to make sure that I don't put myself below 2 or more as the game goes on. The longer the game goes on, the less enticing Doomsday is going to get. Bauble. Okay, so I can get Threshold, Dark Ritual. I don't know the last card in their hand, but I suppose they're tapped out, so I don't, unless it's, I guess Surgical or Mindbreak Trap are the only concerns. I'm wondering if I can win this turn. I think it might be doable. So if I go Dark Rit, Cabal Rit, I'm going to have 6 black. I can play... I think I can win with a Doomsday Past in Flames pile. Just need to think a little. So Darker Cabal Rit, 6 black. I'll play the Conjurer's Bauble with, like, I could play it off one of the Underground Sea or something. I still have 6 black. Burning Wish would leave me with 5 black. I cast Doomsday. Play lines. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just kill him. So I'm just gonna go for it. Let's fucking kill him. And let's see, I'll go down to 7, and then if I cast a draw 4, I'll go down to 3, which means the Ballista will not be lethal. So, we should be good. I just want to make sure that I'm going to be okay here. I should be. Should be fine. So what, I need 13 Storm, right? Doomsday is 6. And then... I think... 6. Then I can get 6 Storm out of the pile. So that's not quite enough. But if I did... I think I'm good. Hold on a sec. So, yeah, alright. So this is going to be my pile. I don't even need to do any fancy Past in Flames bullshit. Yeah, draw 4 still in my sideboard. Perfect, perfect, perfect. No targets. All priority. One pump chump. What the fuck is up? I'm going for Exactsies here. The drills. Alright. Alright, so, good practice match, good practice match. Let's get to the league. Nice warm-up. This is the last league with the ill-fated Doomsday show and tell list. I think they were on a cloud post build, and they just didn't have anything but forests in that game. So let's see, join league, and I want to play this list. Alright, let's get rocking and rolling. I might be getting sick. Here we go, bitch. Emperor Collis. No, I don't know this person. This hand's a little greedy. This is probably okay on the draw. Right? I'll keep it. It's got tools to beat stuff. I'm wary of Stifle taking my only land. But this could just as easily be like Storm or Show and Tell or something. And I'll get blown out if I don't Thoughtseize on turn 1. But it's my only land. Who even plays Stifle these days? Although, leaving the Misty up screams Stifle to me. Fuck it. Yeah, got there. Alright. Let's see what's going on. They're probably brainstorm in response to this. Nope, they just let me have it. Okay, so let's think. They have Force. I guess the obvious take is him here, right? Like, Bitter Blossom's not a huge concern to me. I have another Thoughtseize for the Force. Goyf wouldn't be that big if it came down next turn. This is just fucking shardless. On the other hand, they might not even be able to cast him next turn. No, it's gotta be him. Because I still have another Thoughtseize for the Force, so. I don't want to get himmed by mistake. Yeah, and they would have totally been able to hit me, so I'm glad I took it. But another land would be good here. Still a little ways off from winning. This is gonna be Bitter Blossom. Yep. Another fucking Thoughtseize. That's not what I want. Alright, so what do I take here? I'm thinking it's Shardless Agent. Because, like, I still have another Thoughtseize to go with the Force. And Shardless could be anything. They could flip it into a him and I can get boned. So I'm going to take the Shardless. Because then they just have to play the Goyf next turn. Um, I'm definitely, if I don't find another land, I'm gonna be in a tight spot though. Um, because like I may be in a spot where I need to ritual contract. What is this? The Goif. Okay, so they have one mystery card and the Force of Will. It's another land. So now, let me think. Goif is pretty big. Just put me down to 12. Not in a great spot here. I think I'm gonna spend a Burning Wish on and get Past in Flames. The one downside of taking the Shardless Agent is that it puts Tarmogoyf up. It boosts the Goyf a lot. So they didn't do anything to me. I think I want to get Past in Flames because it's gonna... I think it's gonna give me the best shot to win after a Desperation Infernal Contract that I think will be coming later. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Is like, I think this game is going to come down to how well I draw off the next turn or two. And I'm going to get pressured pretty quick here. So they're doing 5 to me, which puts me at 10. Next turn, they're presumably only going to do 6 to me. Put me to 4, and then I make my play, is what this is looking like. Preordained, so that's a bad draw here. So if I Thoughtseize now, I go to 8. I'm going to have to be able to Thoughtseize before I cast Infernal Contract anyway, I think. That's a fair point. So if I Thoughtseize now, I go to 8. They do 6 to me, puts me at 2. I can only cast Contract once. They're at 16. But, well, actually, so if I Thoughtseize now and I take Force, that's going to boost the Goyf up to a 5-6. So they would do 7 to me, which would put me to 1. So I have to pass a turn here. Brainstorm is the last card. Okay. So now there's going to be an instant in the graveyard anyway. Hopefully they don't draw much, or else I'll be in trouble, as they say. Thoughtseize. This just kills me, right? Because they take the Dark Rite and I can't do anything. Is it worth it to just concede and save a little information? Like, yeah. Alright, so that game didn't turn out quite right. My keep is probably a little greedy, but I think it was okay. The issue is that it just, I don't know, it didn't come together. I drew a lot of Thoughtseizes, my life total went down pretty quick, and I didn't draw enough mana. If I had drawn some, like an Underground Sea instead of that Preordain might have been in a different spot, but I probably just need to draw a little better. So yeah, here I think quick empty is fine. They can put out a lot of creatures, especially if they have Bitter Blossom. It can make empty a little bad, but quick empty will usually get there in this matchup. So I think that's a fine plan. It's possible that I should be cutting like one Doomsday for the last Burning Wish, for the third Burning Wish, instead of cutting Burning Wish. But I think this is probably fine. Alright, so I will play first. This hand's no good. It doesn't even have a fetch land to go with the Brainstorm. Yeah, I'm gonna mull this. This is crap. Okay, I guess I keep this. I probably don't need another Lion's Eye Diamond, so I'll bottom that. It's gonna get shuffled anyway because I'm thought seizing on turn 1. This deck can support, my opponent's deck can support Wasteland, but I can't afford to play around it here. So I'm just gonna thought seize and see if we get fucked. No Wasteland. Creeping Tar Pit. Interesting. I feel like I need to take the him, especially since they have double force. I'm not, like, taking one force isn't going to do anything anyway. So I'm going to take the him, and then I'm just going to have to see if I can bust through their counters. Creeping Tar Pit. Brainstorm. So this Brainstorm might just get forced as possible. Nope, they didn't force that. Interesting. Interesting. So, it's very, very tempting. Like, I want to put back empty and then bobble on top. And next turn I can draw the bobble and go Cabal Ritual, bobble, LED into empty. The issue I see with that is that they probably just counter the Cabal Ritual and then I awkwardly draw the empty the turn afterwards. But I mean, that's my best plan here, right? I think that's my best plan. I might be able to bait a force with the one of the Lion's Eye Diamonds. Maybe could even do it now, honestly. See if they force. Oh, they did. Alright, so force pitching Brainstorm. So I know the rest of the cards in their hand. They have a force and nothing else, right? I suppose they could have drawn a blue card. If I lose the second Lion's Eye Diamond, it'll be a problem. Okay, so they drew Brainstorm. Just end the turn. Maybe that line is too aggressive. So if I lose LED, I won't have red for the empty anyway. So I'm thinking it might actually just be better to, like, play the bauble and then... You're right, they could surgical the LED here. No, they're forcing the Conjurer's Bauble. Fascinating. Okay. So I guess now I'm just like waiting to... I'll draw the empty. Oh, they're gonna him me? Did they find a him? No, it's just a Goyf. It's a Shardless. It's a Leovold. Okay, so Leovold... I can beat Leovold with empty. So, like, that's not a huge concern. I do need to draw another mana source, though, so that I can cast it and use the Lotus Petal for red. But I'm not in a horrible spot right now. They do have a couple blockers, so, like, that's a little annoying. Another Lotus Petal or, like, a Dark Ritual would probably be the best draws here. Another spell that's a mana source. Preordain. Oof. Wow, that sucks. Ugh, I'm just getting fucking ravaged here. My draws have not been good. Like, in terms of finding mana. But see, they can take the empty and then I don't draw another card. And I'm going to be forced to Preordain. Like, Preordain is a lot better than Brainstorm or maybe even Ponder. But it's basically just says Scry 2. But I'm going to do it. It's better than not doing it. I think I want to bottom both these. I don't even know how I win from here, to be perfectly honest. They're gonna kill me too fast for goblins to be any good. And it would have been like even if I drew another empty right here, you know, it's gonna be another turn before I find another red mana source, or if I kept the Lotus Petal, it would be, or the Dark Ritual, it would be that turn and then one more. So, like, I'm going to be half dead before they get there. And this is going to be a shard. Oh, they're just firing up a Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, so I'm just dead in 2 turns, so I'm just going to concede. I'm not going to waste my time. Because there isn't a kill from there. So, yeah, my draws were not very good. I got pretty stunted on mana in both games there. That Brainstorm not finding another land hurt a lot. It's possible that I should have just gone for it, although I guess they had a second force and the Leovold, right? So, like, if I'd gone for it, they would have gotten rid of Leovold. I don't know. I wouldn't have gone off, probably, but they would have gotten rid of Leovold. And maybe bought me a little time. It's hard to say. Hard to say what would happen there, but their draws were significantly better than mine, I think is the moral of the story. Hopefully I don't have to wait too long. Woo! I've been working on trying not to get super tilted when shit happens, because, like, I get tilted pretty bad. My draws have been all over the place, though. Alright, I can keep this. Like, it doesn't matter what I do with that, because I'm cracking this fetch right away. So, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. My draws haven't been good. Mulligans and awkward mana situations and stuff. Just not working out today. If I go, like, 0-3, I might just play another league. Oh, fuck me, dude. Wastelands and shit. Multiple wastelands. It's fucking awful. So they just waste me. Alright. That fucking blows. I can only do so much in the realm of not getting tilted. If I don't draw a land, like, now, I'm going to be way behind. And if my first draw, like land draw, is just a non-basic land, I'll be in serious trouble. Shadow Rift? What the ever-loving fuck? Target creature gains shadow until the end of the turn. Draw a card. What the fuck even is this? It's just some shitty fucking cantrip. Yep, cycle your fucking stupid cards. Alright, see you later, Doshi. Alright, if this is discard, I'm just gonna concede. Cigar Mag Angler, that's basically the same as concession. I can't even imagine what I would have to draw here to, like... So, like... I shouldn't have even played that. I shouldn't have played that. It's too much of a giveaway. I shouldn't have revealed that I was on Storm. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. I can't even imagine... I don't think there's any sequence of draws that actually could have gotten me out of that, so I shouldn't have given away that information. Alright. Against Death Shadow, what we do is we bring in the empties, and the extra empties, the extra tendrils, and we cut the Doomsdays. Doomsday is no good here. It's just not good in this matchup. In my experience, anyway. Like, you can win games with it. I've won games with it, but I think this plan is just generally better. Okay. I think the universe is telling me to keep this hand because I don't want to get fucking wastelanded to hell again. I'm tired of that shit. I really don't want to get hit with turn 1 discard here, though. That would be the worst. I'd be okay with turn 1 wasteland again. Yeah, baby. See, this is actually... Like, when your opponent has more lands, it's a very tempo negative sort of play to go turn 1 wasteland like that. And especially here, because it's going to let me do this, and then I have another discard spell after that, so... Let's see, they do have a lot of stuff. I'm wary of that hymn. I think I want to take the Brainstorm. No, I probably just take the hymn, right? Hymn first. Watergrave and Delver. Okay. So I know that they have a Daze. I can play around a Daze. I'm gonna crack this and get Volk. And I think I'm just gonna preordain Dark Ritual and Infernal Contract. I think I want both. Because I can try and hit the yeet. Next turn, perhaps. Surgical Extraction. Okay, well, I'm not particularly vulnerable to it, at least. Not right now, anyway. One downside of me trying to jam is that I will put my life total down and the insect did flip. I hope I don't get hit with discard here. Oh, fucking brutal. Every goddamn time. I should have, to be fair, I messed up on the order of the cards. I should have had the Dark Ritual in my hand. and the Infernal Contract on top. But that still would have left it vulnerable to Surgical Extraction. So I'm just going to tilt right out of this game. And we'll play another match. So apparently that's what happens when you keep the 4-lander that you think the universe is telling you to take. Alright, so if I can just win 3 in a row, I can still cash this lead. So this hand is fine. It's looking worse now. It's not a good hand against Death and Taxes, but it might get there. Might be good enough. I think I'm basically on the hope they don't have Thalia plan here. I suppose they have Burning Wish to fetch a Massacre, but I think I just want to Ponder because, okay, this hand is very, very close to a Past in Flames kill. And so if they don't play Thalia, or even if they take if they Wasteland my Underground Sea, I think I can still maybe try and get a Past in Flames kill. Port. So it's going to be math time. I'm going to Brainstorm. Hey, Ape. It's been... Okay, they're dead. It's been not hot. I had some pretty wonky draws in my first 2 games where things just like didn't come together. I got pinched on mana in my first match, and then game 1 of my second match I got pinched on mana, so in game 2 I kept a hand with 4 lands, and they kind of just like had everything. But I should be able to kill him here. So Storm counts 1. That went a little better. Let's see. So these are the cards that I want. And I want to cut 3 Duress. To Preordain. And 1 other card. I wonder if it's correct maybe to cut Contract. Like, this isn't the kind of matchup where you are often kind of jamming the draw force. I'm going to try it. I don't think I've ever tried that before. So, I'll give it a go. Doomsday is actually pretty good in this matchup because, like, a lot of your fastest deterministic kills are Doomsday kills. Interesting. I think this is a... Oh, fuck me. Oh, my God. That was a keep. That should have been a keep. But I fucking misclicked. This is a keep as well. Not quite as good, but I probably keep it. I'm not sure if that should have been on top. If that Cabal Rate should have been on top. But I can fetch a basic Swamp and Thoughtseize. And if they only have 1 worthwhile permanent to take, then I might be able to steal this one. I don't know what's taking him so long, though. So let's think about what would be needed for this to be a turn 2. If I had bottomed the Cabal Ritual, I could have drawn something like Dark Ritual or Lotus Petal and then a Lion's Eye Diamond, and that would have been a turn 2. With the Cabal Ritual, I guess LED Conjurer's Bauble. I suppose LED Lotus Petal is still a turn. Well, no, not LED. Yeah, I think I should have bottomed the Cabal Ritual because I don't think the Cabal Ritual actually improves my chances for a turn 2 kill. Okay. I'll take it. This has been weird. I might do a another league depending on how quick this goes. Although actually, my wife is getting home early from work today, so I might not have time. This might just be an awkward stream that I have to apologize for. So, two more, and I cash the league. One viewer left. Where'd Ape go? Alright. Found an opponent. Stinky Spud. I won the roll. This hand is probably not good enough. It's close. I think if this was an Underground Sea, I'd keep it, but I think I have to maul. This is a little better. We'll keep this. And Ponder. Probably keep that on top. So I'm just going to lead with basic Swamp and Thoughtseize here. Hopefully we'll get something good. They have their own Thoughtseize. They're still pretty far off from actually winning the game, so I'm kind of inclined to take Thoughtseize here on the assumption that I'll have some time. And I don't want them taking my only business spell, so I'm going to take the Thoughtseize. There's always the possibility that they, like, just turn one Brainstorm into the fucking Stone Cold Nuts and I die, but I think that's too risky for them to do. I would be surprised. I'm expecting Preordain or Ponder, sure. So no shuffle. So I'm going to Ponder. I'm looking for rituals here. Although, this is probably okay. Because now I can snag their Tutor. And then I'll have a fetch land. I'll only see 2 cards off the Brainstorm. But, so this is probably going to be... Oh, they're brainstorming. Why are they saving the Preordain? Like, That feels wrong to me. I guess they maybe are just trying to win here. See if they can just draw the right stuff to just kill me, but... Am I getting hit with discard now? Yeah, they got their own Thoughtseize. Okay, so it's gonna probably take the Infernal Contract. Tough choice. They took the contract. See, I didn't think it was that tough of a choice. I hope I'm not just dead. Alright. I guess I brainstorm. I don't really know what else I would do here. This feels kind of shitty. Yeah, that didn't feel good. Fuck. One of these games. I'm just gonna pass. I think drawing the next card and seeing 3 fresh cards is gonna be better than not doing it. What did they do with that last Preordain? 1 top, 1 bottom, so they wanted the Thoughtseize. And that Preordain was a new draw. Ponder. Yeah. Playing out with Lotus Petal. They just go ritual ad nauseum here. No, okay. That would have been gross. That would have been real fucking gross. Alright, let's brainstorm. Give me something to do. Okay. So the way I see it, I have 2 options. One's to put back the 2 cantrips. Next turn, play Doomsday and make a pass a turn pile. I suppose I could put back the contract in a cantrip, and try and set up a better pass a turn pile, or maybe even... I kind of feel like the best course of action is to put back the Brainstorm and the Doomsday, crack the fetch, Preordain, and try and draw 4 cards next turn, and then like hope to fade another turn and win from there. but that's like I'm getting into. I know they have multiple rituals in hand. I'm getting into the danger zone of natty drills, but I still think that's the best course of action here. I'm gonna do it. So I need another underground sea. So I have 3 black for next turn. I can preordain here. Tendrils. I'm going to top both of these. Because their life total's on the lower-ish side. And so working out a natural tendrils off of a draw 4. Probably not this turn, but maybe next turn. Oh, am I dead? Looks like I'm dead. This is probably just ad nauseum. So like, Infernal Tutor for ad nauseum, right? And they're gonna have 1 mana floating. It's possible that they whiff. Actually, can they just do Past in Flames now? I don't think they need to do ad naus. Yeah, and that's deterministic. Alright, so I'm going to concede. Alright, so I don't really have much to bring in against Ant. I cut Preordain, I bring in Infernal Contract, and that's it. And I hope that my hand is a little more functional this time. Because that one was close, but it, they had to discard at the right time. And it took me too long to find stuff to do. So I'd really just love some kind of turn 1 kill. I think I have to keep this. It's close. I don't think I can afford to throw this back looking for interaction, though. And they also kept 7. Well, it's a turn 2 kill. So I just hope that they don't hit me with discard on turn 1. Uh-oh. Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? This is so fucking rude. I guess they can whiff on the ad naus, but they still have 3 cards in hand. They could accidentally kill themselves somehow. But it just seems very unlikely. Lots of LEDs. No starting mana yet. Come on. Draw dog shit. Flusterstorm. Duress. Don't draw any fucking Lotus Petals. No fucking Lotus Petals. Continue to not draw Lotus Petals. I suppose they could still have Lotus Petals in hand. But if they stop here, it might just mean because I'm dead. Alright. Ooh! They died. Get fucked, asshole. That's what you get for trying to do a fucking turn 1 kill on me. Goddamn piece of shit. Yeah, you think I don't know that, bitch? I admire the greed, but that's what you get. See, they don't know that they would have died if they hadn't. Even if they had stopped there, because they didn't have anything else to do. So I'm gonna keep this. This one will fuck. It's got the duress. It's got stuff to do. Somewhat resilient to discard. Thoughtseize. I won't be surprised if they take the Cabal Ritual here. But they also might just take the duress. If I draw a Dark Ritual, if they don't take my Doomsday or my Infernal Contract or my Cabal Ritual, or either my Lotus Petals, if they took the duress and I drew a Dark Ritual, I would win. Oh, they did take the dress. Alright. That means it's time for me to just rip a fucking Dark Ritual. Come on, baby, Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Give it to me. Nope. Okay. I think I'm just passing here. I don't... Like, I could cast a draw 4. But I'd have to have, like, the exact 4 correct cards to win at that point. So I think I'm better off just gambling that they can't kill me. So I'm not dead. Ponder. I don't think... Ponder is not good enough for me to win here. I don't think there's any single card I could ponder into that would let me win here. But I do think it's going to be correct to ponder. An LED. Ponder, ponder, LED. What did they do with the ponder? They didn't shuffle. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that LED. I think that was wrong. I think I should have shuffled off that ponder. I just got tunnel vision. Yeah, it was definitely wrong to take that LED, I think. Although, no, maybe it's not, because the ponder's on top. Sorry, my brain ain't working good today. I shouldn't have fucking tried to play a league today. I'm not playing well. I'm just gonna pass. I can win next turn. So, I need to just pass. Maybe I should play out this LED. Hold on, let me think about 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm actually gonna play out one Lotus Petal and the LED. Because this way I'll still have Lethal Storm next turn, and I can pretend to hold up a Flusterstorm that I don't have. Although they might be able to deduce from me playing the LED that I didn't draw a Flusterstorm, but because like they saw my hand last turn, or was it 2 turns ago that they saw my hand? Might have been 2 turns ago. So I could have it. And hopefully that'll give them pause and give me a turn to win. And then hopefully they won't have Flusterstorm, because that would be a disaster. They're going for it. Oh, duress. Okay. Well, I probably lose here anyway. I imagine they take the ritual. Just Intricate is hosting. Thanks for the host. Probably not going to last much longer here, unfortunately. Looks like I'm going to die. Cabal Ritual without Threshold. Thoughtseize. So now they take the contract, I presume. No, they take the Burning Wish, okay. Cabal Ritual with Threshold into Ad Nauseam. Alright. So, kindly off yourself, just like last time. Through the Flusterstorm. I suppose now they can hold up Flusterstorm, though, because they can play a land. LED, Infernal Tutor. They still don't have any mana. Dark Ritual. They don't have any starting mana, I should say. But they only need... Alright, so that's it. Fuck. This league was a fucking disaster. Just an unmitigated fucking disaster. Like, I actually won 1 game, which was here, in this match, and then they conceded the match for some reason. And then in this game, the game that I won was my opponent killing himself with Ad Nauseam. So, just fucking awful. I'm gonna keep this. This is really greedy. And it's probably gonna fuck me, but I'm beyond caring at this point. Alright. We hit the yeet. Just going for the gusto. Show me the money. Got a force? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't fucking look like it. Can you beat that? This is where they go turn 1 land crop rotation for Tabernacle, and I fucking walk out. Alright. Guess that's not gonna happen. What do I even do? I probably just don't sideboard, right? Like, maybe this is the right thing to do. Like, bring in 1 empty for the Preordain. They didn't seem to have a solution to empty that game, so they might not still have a good way to beat it. And since I don't know what I'm up against, this is like marginal. Minimal sideboarding. I don't dilute my game plan too much in the blind. But, yeah, this is probably fine. The other option is just hit submit, so... It looks like I'm going to have a little bit of time to spare after this league, so I might play a couple games in the practice room, but I don't want to... I don't want to start another league or something. Wasn't playing good. Maybe a bounce or two. If they're a Chalice deck, I can still Burning Wish for Pulverize. I can still get there with just like I did last game, or similar to how I did that game by playing 0 drops and Burning Wishes into empty. So I don't think it's worth it to sideboard too heavily. So I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Island Preordain. This is probably show and tell. I'm guessing show and tell, and their hand probably just wasn't fast enough to keep up with the goblins. So, bottom both. I'm going to go for Tarn Underground Sea. Most decks that play Preordain and Basic Island aren't going to be playing Wasteland, so I'm not so concerned about that. Oh, looks like it's another Storm Mirror. So I'm definitely taking the Ad Nauseam here. And then probably gonna play out this LED. I don't like playing out LEDs that much in this deck because like you can't just tutor for Ad Nauseam like you can with other Storm decks, or tutor for Past in Flames. I mean, you sort of can tutor for Past in Flames and play it at your graveyard. It's not quite as functional. And so we need some good shit off this Brainstorm, though. Okay, I can fuck with that. Let's see. Let me see. Put back these 2 lands. Get a basic Swamp and Duress. And then go for the kill next turn. Actually, it probably won't be a kill next turn, but I mean, maybe if I draw well, it could be a kill next turn. Flusterstorm main deck. Okay. Oh no, wait, it's not main deck because I beat them once already. Interesting. All right, well, so that was their draw. I'm not too worried about that. They just shoot that off so that I don't take their Rain of Filth or their Tendrils or something, because I would have taken that anyway. So let's think. If I draw a Ritual or an LED or Lotus Petal next turn, I can try to just win the game. Otherwise, I think I'll be short on mana for it. Okay, so I think I'm going to kill him here. Assuming that I don't die. They didn't fucking magically draw another Flusterstorm. Alright, here come the blades. I'm potentially very weak to Surgical Extraction here, but I can't play around it. Because I'll need to cycle a Dark Writ back into my deck with see, I almost mispiled there. This is how bad I'm playing. I almost fucking mispiled. This is like a standard pile too. Um, but so yeah, I died to surgical, or if they somehow did draw, died to surgical when I activate Conjurer's Bauble, or if they drew the other Flusterstorm. But this should be game if they don't have any of that fucking shit. And I might die to surgical now if they had it. Because like if they surgical petal, I'm dead. I guess I'm not dead if they surgical petal. These are both going for black. But it's looking like they just don't have anything. Get him. Alright. Well, 2-3 is not where I want it to be after my streak of 4-1s. But, that's alright. What's today? Wednesday? Maybe I'll be back on tomorrow, who knows. I'm gonna play a little more, but just in the practice room. See if I can get over myself. Unless there's a queue. Is someone in a queue? No one's waiting in a queue. I could wait in a queue. Maybe I'll wait in a queue. How many event tickets do I have? 27? I could wait in a queue. I could even use play points on it, but alright. Maybe we can get one little queue game in here. But I'm not going to wait forever, because I got some shit to do around the house, so. This hand is probably keepable. This is the kind of hand that's like, I don't know, like it does something. It's just not great. If I draw a Dark Ritual, it could be a turn 3 kill. Maybe it would have to be like Dark Ritual and something else. Burn. Okay. Well, I can try my best to mitigate the effectiveness of their Price of Progresses. And hitting the Pyro Pillar was good, but the fact that this hand is going to rely heavily on cutting my life total in half multiple times makes it not so great. Still just waiting in the queue there. Alright. So this is going to be a Rift Bolt. think I'm gonna have to brainstorm on their end step because, like, I'm 1 mana short of, like, brainstorming into a Doomsday pile. And so I think it's going to be more effective. I think I do like Pulverize over Bifrost. The thing about Pulverize is that you need to play a third mountain. So I'm currently, if we take a look at the list here, I've currently got 2 Valks and a Badlands, and I don't think you can play, like before I would play 1 Valk, 1 Badland, and a second basic island, but I kind of was like feeling like I didn't really need the second basic island because I'm not trying to cast Ideas Unbound anymore. So I swapped it for the second Valk, playing Pulverize. I don't think you can effectively play Pulverize without... Where'd the Pulverize go? Did it go into my deck or something? No, it's just 14 cards in my sideboard now. Pulverize. I gotta get that back. What the fuck? Oh, it's... This motherfucker can wait. Pulverize. I don't think you can effectively play Pulverize without 3 mountains, because it's too easy to lose one of your 2 mountains, so you need the extra mountain. That's the moral of the story. So there's Chain Lightning me. I will not be paying. So that at least staves off a... Oh. Alright, I'm going to try and double Q. I've never done that before. Or never done it well. I've tried before and it always gets really stressful. I'm going to mull this. Alright, back to the burn. So, they can't price me. This is... Double queuing gives a very poor viewer experience, in my opinion, so I'm not going to do that. Plus I can barely concentrate on one thing at a time. Wasteland. Chrome Mox. What the fuck is this? What is that? Ass Trophy? Dark Confidant. So this is like Dead Guy, probably? That fucking sucks. I don't have any goddamn basic lands. Gonna lose this one. Lotus Petal. What even is this? Could this be a Depths deck? Yep, wasting my thing. Okay. Yeah, I think this might be some kind of Depths deck. That's what it's feeling like. Taiga? Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't even understand. I think I want to, like, do this. I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's a fucking hodgepodge of a sideboard, but... Lotus Petal, like, they're not a combo deck. I thought it was going to be a combo deck. I thought it was like some kind of slow Depths type build, or Depths with Bob type build when I saw the Lotus Petals, but I don't even know what the fuck turn 1 Bob into turn 2 Taiga Leovold means. If someone can clue me in, if anyone who's watching knows what the fuck that was supposed to be, let me know. I really don't want to throw this back, but it's missing pieces. It could... I'm going to keep this. so tilted. Tonight has just been fucking Night of the Living Tilt. Alright, there's a Doomsday. I'm gonna take the Doomsday. Even though I don't have black mana, if they don't fucking wasteland me this time, and I can find black mana, or they just Thoughtseize me, great. Alright. At least I still got cantrips. I'm assuming they take Doomsday. Doomsday or Dark Ritual seem like the only reasonable cards to take here. Ponder. That's bizarre. Are they playing Force of Will too? Naturally, there's no fucking, I think I'm just putting back both Thoughtseizes. I'm just gonna assume they're not playing Counter Magic, and it's not gonna be worth my time. Oh, great. No more, still no black mana. There we go. Alright. So now if they don't disrupt me anymore, still Thoughtseize, so that's probably why they took the Ponder. Trying to take me off of being able to shuffle. So then they take the Doomsday as an LED. I guess I'm brainstorming again. Fucking a braid. Pass here. Hopefully whatever they cast, if they cast a threat here, I can just abrade it. Not a threat. Okay. Braid's no good. Get basic swamp. Hope I draw well. Brainstorm. Well, could be worse. Brainstorm. Let me hit something. Empty. Alright. Now we're talking. They could very well find an answer to this, but it certainly makes their Sylvan Library a lot less good because they can't even draw an extra card off of it. Unless, of course, those extra cards let them not die. Alright. We got there. After further consideration, I still don't know what I want to be doing. I'm thinking maybe take the empties back out. Duresses are probably a little weak. I can bring the Preordain back. Run Preordain back. And then maybe the 4th Burning Wish. I don't even know. I haven't the foggiest fucking idea. But this hand does a thing, so this is a keep. You know, so I thought about that Orcish Lumberjack. Like, could it be some kind of Applejack's deck? But they don't usually play Lotus Petal, do they? This has so much free mana in it. I've seen Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, and Lotus Petal. Bob. Okay. Do I just make 10 goblins? I think I just make the goblins, right? 10 goblins is... It's not going to get better than that. If they have an answer, they have an answer. Wasteland. Dak. So they draw... What even is this? I, like, forgot to be fucking surprised for a second about the deck. How big does deck need to get? To 6. They discard a land and a Lotus Petal. So he's at 4 now. If I attack, it goes up to 5. Yeah, I think I should just... I think I just go for their life total and ignore the deck, right? Proper Polygon, what's up? You're a little late. I'm probably going to be logging off soon, unfortunately. I had a subpar league, and then I'm in a 2-person queue right now, playing against the wackest ass pile I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. Ass trophy, okay? I wouldn't mind getting a basic. I've seen Wasteland, Mox Diamond, Lotus Petal, Chrome Mox, Dak Faden, Taiga, Bob, Leovold. It's like 5-color, like, fucking, I don't even know. What is this? Liliana of the Veil? Okay. Make me sack a creature. Sure. That still doesn't... You still need to get rid of one more creature for it to be lethal, though. Or for me to not be lethal. Yeah, okay. So, I just come in here, attack with everything. All of these cards attack Gupster. At least Empty's reasonably effective against these good stuff. Good stuff piles. It had good cards, you know. Every card they played was a good card. I just, whether or not they're good together, I can't say for sure. But I got some guts. I'll give them that. Really, that's pretty good. 7-1 was that like a tournament, or was it you just like playing games with the homies? Still, 7-1 is pretty good. I mean, before this league I played today, I was 12-3 over my last 3 leagues. So like the list feels good. I just ran cold today. But I'll play one more game here. Is this going to be the same person? Yeah, it's still Gupster. Alright, I'm not going to play against Gupster again. Let's play one more practice room game, and then I'll probably have to be done for the night. That's pretty fucking good, dude. Like, I don't know. I feel like the deck is good. It just, when it runs cold, it runs fucking cold, and I get tilted real easy, so I was playing fucking bad too. But Chalice plus Thorn is a bitch. Were you running Pulverize in the sideboard like I've been lately, or were you playing Biforce? Not that Pulverize necessarily could beat Chalice plus Thorn. Like, it might give you a fighting chance, but it's, you know, it's still a Chalice plus Thorn. Speaking of, although no Chalice or anything, I guess I brainstorm here because I might be able to just make goblins if I hit well, which I didn't. I think I'm going to put back Duress in one land. I want the Thoughtseize. I'm going to Thoughtseize now. Because the fact that they didn't play anything makes me think there's probably like a Thought-Knot here or something. Endless one, Oblivion Sower, Spirit Guide. I guess I take the Sower. I didn't notice that they mulled real low. Did they mull to 5? Mull to 4? Yeah. I didn't notice that. Alright. So, next turn, if I draw, like a Lion's Eye Diamond or maybe a Brainstorm, I can win. Yeah, shit happens. But still, 7-1 is fucking nuts. That's real good. Tendrils? That's not quite good enough. Yeah, and I can't just cast Doomsday right now. I guess I just pass again. If they do find a Chalice or something, I still have Burning Wish for Pulverize, so I won't be dead in the water to a Chalice. That's always nice. I always love watching, like, I love seeing D&T players play Rip on turn 2 against me. That gets my PP a little stiff. Almost as stiff as Pithing Needle on Lion's Eye Diamond. But yeah, it's great being able to ignore Graveyard Hate, or mostly ignore Graveyard Hate. Alright, what we got here? Another Endless one? Or did you find the Chalice? They found the Chalice. That's okay. That's okay. So, their hand Spirit Guide, Endless one, and a Mystery card. Cabal Ritual. Yeah, I'm gonna wish for Pulverize right now. And then if I can draw like a cantrip or something next turn, I should be able to win. Pitching the Spirit Guide, so probably just another Endless one. I'm hoping. Yep, Endless one for 3. Alright, let's go get the Badlands. Cross our fucking fingers. Lotus Petal. That's 6. Not quite good enough. I guess I just pass again. I'm almost at Natural Tendrils range here. If I draw another spell, I can just get him. Or if they use Ancient Tomb again. But I am going to need to kill him pretty quick here. Because I'm going to run out of room to Doomsday. If I don't. Just use the tomb one more time. Come on, bud. No? Alright, give me a spell. Not a spell. That's frustrating. Alright, so they put me to 2. I draw a spell. That's the game plan here. Spell. 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 Do they still not have another land? Come on. I am ready to die. Alright. What's the game plan here? I'm just hoping they have a Warping Whale. No Warping Whale. Alright, so... if I cast Doomsday now, Doomsday. That'll be 2 black left. Doomsday, and then... No, I need to cast Tendrils and then Doomsday. And then next turn I can just cast Tendrils? Doomsday, then... No, wait. I want to be able to put the Tendrils in my Doomsday pile. So, if I cast Tendrils now, I'll do 8 to them, which will put them to... Cast this. Cast... Well, I don't have another Tendrils in my deck, so, like, I need to cast the Tendrils now to survive, or this turn to survive the next turn. So I'm thinking, I think I need to Doomsday now, and then the pile will just be draw 4, Petal, Dark Rit, Dark Rit. Draw 4, Petal, Dark Rit, Dark Rit, Bauble, and get the Tendrils back. That should be fine, as long as they don't have another Chalice. Suppose if they Warping Wail this. No, no Warping Wail. Alright, so pile. Contract. Bauble. Dark Rit. Petal, Petal. Or Petal, Dark Rit, Dark Rit. This should be okay. Assuming they don't have another, you know, Chalice, or whatever. It's going to be overkill in the Storm department, but the order of operations there kind of necessitated that I cast Doomsday before Tendrils so that I could actually survive an attack from these 2 Endless ones. This also means they can't actually cast anything off that Ancient Tomb. So they need another land anyway to be able to play a Chalice on one. So, this should be fine. What's up, Doomsday? Slash Pisces. I suppose I could lose to some kind of weird graveyard hate, but... I just had to figure out the order that I needed to do things in to make sure that I would not die and win this turn, or on my next turn. Still on the Shown Doom. I don't feel like I could ever get that list to work for me. It feels clunky and it's not my, not really my style, so... Hopefully you can get it to work. It is cute. Right after the Pro ban, I was playing around with a Doomsday. I could still die to Warping Wail here. I was playing around with like a Doomsday Tin Fins list. That was kind of fun, but it had some really clunky draws. Actually, I suppose I don't die to Warping Wail because they can't cast it, so that's cute. So it's worth noting that I could have done this whole thing, like play my Doomsdays, or Doomsday mini Tendrils, set up another mini Tendrils, like the turn before I did it. But it worked out that I was still alive for an extra turn, and it would still work, and I might have been able to just draw a win, like win on the spot. But Alright, so here on the draw, definitely I'm cutting Thought Seizes. I need one more cut. Hmm. Suppose I could just cut another Preordain. Cut another Preordain or another discard spell, but I think I want 4 discard spells. I think that's like feels like the right amount to me. This hand probably blows. It's gonna die to a Chalice on 1. If they mulligan to like 5, I might keep it. No, they kept saying so on them all. Alright, this one can work. I'm gonna bottom this though. I have some disruption for their prison pieces. Okay, so this is more like a post deck. I suppose I knew that because I saw the Oblivion Silver last time, but I wasn't really thinking about it. It also means I don't have to worry about Wasteland too much, so that's good, because I was a little worried about Wasteland last time. Alright, this is looking okay. So I'm going to get Underground Sea and Thoughtseize, and hopefully I can just take a, whatever prison thing they have, and if I can't, I still have ways to destroy whatever they can drop. Endless One, Grim Monolith, Relic, and nothing. Well, I guess Endless One's not exactly nothing, it's a clock. I guess I'm taking Relic, because nothing else really matters that much. Yeah, I'll take Relic. And that'll at least keep my graveyard on the table. I suppose this is a good example of what Robert Polygon was talking about. Me using the graveyard, people bringing in graveyard hate, when really it doesn't matter that much. Is this other window open? Oh, get out of here, bitch. So I'm still probably a turn or 2 off from actually winning the game here. So this is going to be Grim Monolith. Maybe just an Endless One for 3. No, they want a bigger Endless One. Land? Not a land. I think I'm going to Ponder. It feels a little bad to use my cantrip. And maybe it's wrong. Let me think. Nope. Okay, so I should win next turn. I'm pretty sure I can win next turn. I'll have to think a little bit about it, but I think it should be doable. So this is going to be a big Endless One, I think. Big motherfucking Endless One. Interesting that they held up the Grim Monolith. I wonder what that means. I wonder if it just means that they didn't think a 9/9 Endless One would make much difference, or if it means that they drew something. What's my next card down? A Burning Wish? I suppose I just go for it, right? Like, they've had 2 draws. 2 random draws. The odds that they actually drew a Warping Whale, even if it was a 4 of, the odds they actually drew a Warping Whale in 50 plus cards is very small. This feels like a bluff. Actually, I should make sure I can actually win the game. That's kind of important. Dark Ritual, Doomsday. Brainstorm into if I put back a Braid and Echoing Truth, so if I brainstorm into like Dark Grit, draw 4 LED, and then I would draw a Braid, Echoing Truth, and then LED Burning Wish. Is that going to be enough Storm? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess it is. Alright. Let's see what they do. Warping Whale? Did you warp it? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so the pile is Dark Ritual Contract. Dark Ritual Contract LED. LED Burning Wish. And then I go Burning Wish on the bottom, then LED, Dark Ritual Contract, Brainstorm, draw 3. Suppose they could have Mind Break Trap or something. Put back a Braid, put back Echoing Truth, play Lotus Petal, play Dark Ritual, play LED. And this is where I have to hope they aren't getting cute and sandbagging a Warping Whale. It doesn't appear that was the case. 8. Spell number 8. Spell number 9. Make black mana. I'll go get spell number 10. Yeah. Here we go. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to be done for the day now. So thanks for watching to those of you who watched. Hopefully my next league goes a little better, but at least my games outside of the league went okay. I'm not sure if... Let's see. Today, yeah, so I won 1 practice match before I played the league. Then I won 2 matches in the league. That's 3 wins. And then this one was a burn game where I double queued, so I'm not counting that one because I left before we even finished game 1. And then I won 2. So like in total games it was 5-3. That's not awful. But the league sure felt fucking awful. But anyway, I'm going to get going. Thanks for watching. I might be on tomorrow at the same time, probably. Around the same time. So yeah, that's it. See you motherfuckers later.